Welcome back to Hunter x Hunter Anime Review, Part 8. This I'm reviewing the first series of the OVAs that they released for the 1999 Hunter x Hunter series, and it's called Genei Radao, I think, Ryodan, I think I'd say, Ryodan, I think it's to pronounce it. Yeah, this is just an 8-episode OVA series, which is just a continuation of the York New City arc, which brings the York New City arc up to 26 episodes, which makes it almost as long as it is in the 2011 series. I'm not kidding, it's almost as long as that. Yeah, for the most part, most of it seems very familiar. Um, like when when they're trailing Monchi and the guy who's a samurai who does usually wear clothes. Yeah, mostly put from almost all these episodes. It's almost exact. Heck, the animation style is very similar to that of Madhouse. I'm like, this animation was made back in 2000. This came out in 2002, and yet the animation is very similar to that of the 2011 series. Yes. Also, I've got to point this out though. The OVA series, that's a continuation of the 1990 anime, never dubbed by Viz Media. Never was. I have no idea why. It just was not dubbed. Yeah, in the original anime, in 2011 anime, the Phantom Troop takes up 21 episodes. Yeah, 21. In this series for 1999, including this OVA, this is 26 episodes. Makes this one longer than it is in the 2011 series. This makes this one the second longest arc of the entire series. Yeah, it is. But mostly put, it's not that much of it. I mean, there's a couple hiccups. Basically, we watch this like, okay, Chowdu, the leader of the Phantom Troop, like, oh, he's first seen without a shirt on, all of a sudden, poof, his shirt's on for some strange reason. Yeah, it's never explained. Also, Hitsuga, despite the fact wearing a completely different color of an outfit, changed the attire off screen. Yeah, that's never explained. Yeah, first it's like, I think it's like blackish red, like black with like the symbols being red. This one's like all red and the symbols are black. Yeah. Also, I kind of forgot this actually happened for this particular episode. For one episode, Killua's youngest brother, the one dressed up as a girl, yeah, he has a brief cameo in one of these episodes. You see him briefly running away, though later on he does join the Phantom Troop. The eldest brother poses as Hitsuga while he's off trying to fight the boss. Now, they do make two slight alterations that was not in the 2011 series. One is the the woman who if I can find her name here. Yeah, she's the one with the memory stuff. I'm trying to find her name. I know it begins with P. It's Paku, I think it is. Let me find it here. It is. Oh yeah, Paktunia. Yeah, that is her name. hmm Yeah, she mostly put her role in here is pretty much the same as if you watch 2011 series, and she doesn't do mostly anything different. I mean, yeah, she does get the crap beaten out of her by Gon and Killua, which I'm like, even after when they're trying to let him go later, they don't apologize for hitting her. They you know what they did to her? They broke her arm and broke her left molar. And Mounchi, they broke her ribs. Yeah, and Killua, I don't remember if he did this in 2011 series. He had his hand where his nails got really long, and he tried to stab her with the nails going right through her belly. Yeah, but apparently she can control her muscles, which I don't remember her actually doing that before. But I know she had stuff with string, which is similar to that with Yuri of the Demon Hair from Inuyasha. Similar style, but yeah, I'm like, okay, so she controls her muscles. When the heck can she do that? It's so bizarre. I kind of I don't know if this happened 2011 or not, but yeah, mostly put that scene plays out pretty much the same. Yeah, and the only reason why Kurapika wants Pac to do the exchange, because whenever she touches people, she can basically read their memories, not read their minds per se, read their memories. So pretty much what happens to her pretty much is exactly the same. The only difference is that when she's walking back to Phantom Troop base operations, their hideout, she comes across a stray white cat, picks it up, holds it up to her chest. Heck, there's one point, the way the animation points out is that the cat has her the paws on her chest, on her bare chest, because, well, this woman doesn't bother to wear a shirt when she's wearing that business outfit. Yeah, she doesn't wear a shirt at all. Carries that cat for a bit, drops it off, heads back to the hideout, shoots 6 of the members in the head with her memory bullets. No, doesn't kill them. And then she dies. Though in the manga, for some reason, I don't know why, they take off her jacket when she dies. Yeah, this part I do remember from happening from the manga. Yeah, they take off her jacket, basically that showing that she's actually topless. So they don't show her chest per se, but for some reason they take off her jacket. In the anime, both in this series and 2011, they don't do that at all. Like, as soon as she dies, she just collapses and dies right there. In the case of Hitsuga, well, most of his roles pretty much the same as is in the 2011 series. The only difference is that when he gets a chance to fight Corlo, it's like he takes off his shirt, he throws the card at him, he tells him like, oh yeah, his nin's sealed, and at first doesn't believe me, he's like, throw the card, and then he just gives up and just toss all the cards away and just walks up. In the 2011 series, it's like he's about to throw the card and nope, he's just going straight back to the blimp. Yep. This one looks like they added a little bit more here. I don't know why. It was like maybe like a jump cut or something. I'm not really sure. It depends on what I was watching. Now, when I was watching the 2011 series, up until the last 2 episodes of the Phantom Troop arc, I was watching everything of that series dubbed. This one, I watched this entire part of it subbed. Because Viz Media didn't want to dub this for some reason. I don't know why. It's not very long. It's only 30 episodes, which brings the episode count from 62 to 92. I don't know why Viz Media didn't do this for, but they just simply didn't. But otherwise, though, good set of episodes. Pretty faithful to the manga. Doesn't make much major changes. I mean, not much filler per se when it comes to this particular arc. Yeah. Though I kind of wish that it was dubbed. Yeah. Also, I was watching it first on Now, this site is a legal site from what I can tell. You can watch cartoons online for free on this particular site. It's called watchcartoononline.io. That particular site is very much legal, so not much a problem. These episodes, like the 2011 series, the 2011 series, I watched entirely on YouTube. Yeah, somehow I was able to find the entire series. I'm not going to tell which channels they're on because I don't want these people to get shut down because of Viz Media or Madhouse or not the Common Main 1998 series, basically shutting these channels because of copyright stuff. But in the case of this, I'm not going to reveal what channels I'm keeping that to myself. You have to ask me personally what channels I watch them on. Yep. But yeah, I managed to watch the entire 8 episodes of this particular one online. Yep. There's one thing I forgot to mention yet for the last video when it came to the manga. The chapter ended with these apparently there's like these ring of caskets, and apparently somebody's gonna be revived in the next chapter, but who knows. But I'm happy that the manga's back after a 4-month hiatus, at least as long as the last one, which I heard was like 2.5 years. Which, really? Why the heck would it take 2.5 years to release another chapter? So damn stupid. They also maybe have suggested maybe that the writers should switch the series from weekly to monthly to get more time. But who knows? Maybe he'll do that after he releases chapter 400. Who knows? Alright, so not much else to say. I was going to talk about the Era 2 one, but I figured though, why not just save that for the next part? Yeah, I want to talk about the Greed Island 2 series for Greed Island in part 9 and part 10, my final thoughts overall on this series, and of course the OVAs, and my just final thoughts overall on this particular thing. Alright? So, yeah. By the time I finish this series up, there's nothing really much left to go for Hunter x Hunter. Because all it's really left to go is just read whatever new chapter comes out for the manga. I mean, I've suggested a few times maybe they can bring back the anime, but here's the thing. The anime left off at chapter 349. Yeah, the only reason why the series ended because the manga went hiatus again at that point. And since the animes ended, they've only released in the period of a little over 3 years. They've only released 32 chapters. I'm not kidding. They've only released 32 chapters, which my guess is that's probably not. I for something that's not enough for an anime. Well, maybe they could. I don't know. Adapt one, maybe two chapters an episode. I mean, how long would it take to catch up with the current thing? You could probably spread it out with some filler, like have it expand some stuff they couldn't do in the manga, but because of time purpose, they could do that. Madhouse could do that, but who knows? I'll probably do something like that in part 10. All right. So that's it. Until I see you on part 8, 9, where I talk about the Two Great Island series, which is basically 22 episodes, which probably I won't get a chance to talk about that. Maybe at this rate, probably not until later on today, maybe, or probably tomorrow. It would just depend on when I finish them, okay? But see you in the next episode. Bye.